Hey everyone, and welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know at this time. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this resonates for you, if it resonates at all. So let's see, guys. What do we need to know at this time? What is going on in the collective here? What's your message from the angels and the spirits? Let's see. The Ace of Swords. The Six of Swords at the bottom. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so we're starting off with some sort of truth here. Clarity, truth. Ringing like a bell. Okay, I just saw a bell and something about it's ringing. So the Two of Swords in reverse, there's clarity here. There's truth here, which means justice is here. So you could be getting karmic justice for something, okay? Something is being made fair, something is being made right. It's like, it's kind of like let freedom ring, but it's more like let the truth ring loud, okay? And the truth is bringing in justice. And it feels very powerful for some reason. Like this justice doesn't feel like a legal kind of a thing. It feels more like an energetic thing, like collectively. Like, you know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? I'm seeing like the world. And have you ever seen like well, I don't know if I've ever seen something like this. It's kind of like so the world, and then it's like this blue energy field that like is coming off of one spot and it's like growing. It's like encapsulating the earth. I don't know how to explain it. But it feels like a collective thing. So let's see. Why is the Ace of Swords here? All right, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. So the devil has been defeated, okay? Whatever illusions or lies or confusion or veil that a devil was trying to create, it's like there's none. It's being lifted, okay? The veil is being lifted here. Something is being healed. Some sort of a confusing veil is being healed or being lifted. What's the Two of Swords reverse? The Fool. Yeah, freedom. It's freedom. It's truth and freedom, okay? You're being set free. The Hermit and the Five of Wands. This has to do with a fight, with an argument, with a conflict, okay? Or some sort of drama that was in your life, some sort of fighting, arguments, conflict, competition, okay? The veil is being lifted around this. The Sun, truth. Why is justice here? The Page of Cups in reverse and a King of Cups. And the Two of Cups. This has to do with a relationship with a King of Cups. And the Page of Cups in reverse, some sort of immature behavior, or rejection, some sort of rejection, or somebody being emotionally immature or childish, okay? And a King of Cups in a relationship. So someone here is getting justice for something. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords, please. The Eight of Wands, and it's coming in quick. It's coming in right now. And it feels like this is giving me this thing, like this world vision that I'm seeing here. It's like something is like spreading. Look at this, the Sun and Temperance, like something is spreading. It's almost like, oh, and this is kind of tying in because last night when I was lying down, I saw this this vision, okay? And it's coming back to me now, maybe even with this Ace of Swords and then the Eight of Wands. It's what I saw is like, you know how when you have like a shirt and everything is fine on it, but then you get one like little nick in it, the thread, one little thread, one little prick to the thread, and then you can just pull it and the whole thing unravels like this. That's what I'm getting. It's like all it needed, all that was necessary, I guess, in this situation was one little prick on the fabric just to get that initial little thread. And now something is like unraveling, like at top speed. It just needed this one little prick of truth, okay? And something is now unraveling. And I mean, I'm kind of getting it metaphorically as well. It's like if there was like a fabric, and the fabric that I'm seeing is like something like tulle, okay? Which, something like thinner. It's not white cotton. It's like something thin. That's the veil, okay? So there was a veil on something, but it's like one little prick of the fabric, and that could have been something that you did or something that happened. And it's like you can now take that thread and like pull it, and it's like the veil is separating, okay? Death and the Knight of Cups. Something is over, something is ending. This is a transformation. This is a permanent ending to something. So what was this truth? Ace of Swords. Despair. Someone is in despair. The truth of, or is it the truth about someone's despair? I don't know. What's the Ace of Swords? The Seven of Pentacles. And the Moon. It's a veil. And this was a veil that was created, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that was crafted. So somebody made this veil with the Moon and the Seven of Cups. Somebody created this. And they laid it over your life, or they laid it over a situation, okay? And they've been working on this veil, or keeping the veil upright, for a long time. The Knight of Swords, all it took was one thing. I don't know what this is. It only took one prick with this. I'm seeing this like the needle, like a needle with the fabric. Something that was said. The Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like this. It's all about the veil. It's all about not being able to see things clearly. Okay, keeping things in confusion. And this is, I mean, it came out this way, but I'm really seeing it like this. It's like one person communicating the truth. Now, I'm not sure what this is yet, because Spirit's not telling me what exactly was done or what was said, but something is unveiling. And I'm getting a hot patch right here. Something just felt very hot right here. So I don't know if that's a confirmation for someone, okay? It's not pain, it's hot. I'm feeling like warmth. That is strange. I'm trying to locate it. It's on my eyebrow. It's right here. It's right here. Something feels very warm, but not to touch. I mean, like, I feel something. So what's that? The High Priestess. How interesting. So I don't know what I just felt there, but I almost want to say it's like a confirmation. I don't know if somebody just recently had something happen up here to that part of their eye, or if someone has a headache. I don't know. The Star in reverse. I'm also getting something about a scar, okay? Something that can't be healed. This is a strange reading. I don't know what I just tapped into here. It feels very... I feel like I've like just stepped into a different dimension. This is odd. This is a very odd energy. Okay, what's the Seven of Cups? Bro, I'm about to lose it right now. What is this? The Ace of Swords. There's some serious truth cutting through the fog, cutting through the fabric of the veil. the High Priestess. It's even something about you being able to see beyond the veil is what I'm getting. Even if there's a veil like between you and the other side, it's something about you being connected, being able to see. So you're like you're the conduit. Okay, so it's even giving me the veil between you and the spiritual world, right? So if you prick the veil, you prick the veil in some way, not just the illusion that they were trying to create, but you were able to prick into the veil and unravel something so that there's like a connection there. You're the one that pricked the veil because you're the High Priestess. You're able to, you have the ability to do that. It's almost like I'm seeing like this, I keep getting visuals. This is very interesting. So this is how I know that I'm downloading something. I'm seeing like this, like the veil, right? And then below it is obviously the earthly realm, and then above it is just this like white, it looks like black, it kind of looks like galaxy, but it's not space. What I'm seeing, it's like more of the separation. So it kind of, all I'm seeing is like this finger, like, you know how in movies they'll show like a portal and then people like going through the portal, and it's like this pink purplish thing. Okay, so I'm seeing like this finger, like your finger like just goes through, and it's almost like you're connecting to something on the other side, and it's like you're just tapping into the energy up there, but that's all you need. You don't even have to go all the way. You're just like pricking a finger up there. Very interesting. Okay, what's the Devil in reverse? The King of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. And now there's a King of Pentacles here that is feeling extremely weighed down. Who's the King of Pentacles? Sorry, I just got a notification on my phone, kind of weird confirmation. Who's this King of Pentacles? Marriage. This has to do with a marriage and someone losing a great fortune. A marriage and someone losing a great fortune. What is that about? You cannot be charmed and you cannot be used. And almost like the Devil in reverse is kind of giving me, you know, something dark as well. Like, I don't know if someone tried binding a demon to you. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but this reading is giving me that. It's giving me something a bit more esoteric. I don't know if someone tried attaching a demon to you, but they couldn't. Like, I don't know if this is someone that is practicing some sort of like, I don't know what that is. It's not giving me witchcraft. If anything, it's giving me more like secret society kind of a thing. I don't know if someone tried attaching something dark to you, or I don't know. It's giving me a test. Okay, so this is strange. I feel like a test. I don't know if someone tried testing you by sending a demon to you. This sounds so crazy. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it didn't attach. Like somebody might have tried to send something dark to you to see if it would affect you, to see if it would be able to take you over, but it doesn't. It can't. They couldn't attach something to you. Why is it coming over like it was a test? Like someone like testing you. I mean, this is a bit weird. The Seven of Swords in reverse, but it exposed something about you. Somebody was exposed. The Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Lovers in Strength here, but I almost want to say this is like, I want to say Gemini, Leo. I don't think this is actually Gemini, Leo, or something about a connection. The Lovers, the strength of a love, the strength of a connection. Or someone has been released from something. The Devil in reverse. Somebody can't attach something. The Wheel of Fortune. No, they couldn't. The Tower. Something couldn't be attached to you. And I feel like it's a spirit. I gotta be honest. I feel like someone tried sending a spirit to you, like a dark spirit, to see if it would attach, but it didn't. The Wheel of Fortune. And I don't mean this like, I don't mean this literally. Like, I don't mean this like, oh, they tried to plant evidence on you or they tried to frame you. No, I mean like actual like magic. Like someone who's into the arts. Someone who's into like demonology and stuff. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. They tried sending something to, but not I don't feel like it's because this person is evil or they're dark. I feel like it's because they wanted to test you. They wanted to test you. They're like, I'm going to send this to you and see if it attaches to you. And that'll show me something about your energy. That's weird. The fuck is that? The Four of Swords. This is someone in behind the scenes. The Six of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, I feel like Spirit doesn't want to tell me much about who that person is. The King of Pentacles. Who's... Oh, you saw that one. You saw that one. That left ear ringing hit me really loud. I'm getting a lot of that the last couple days. I don't get a lot of ear ringing, but that one was loud as hell, yo. That one was loud. And that is not tinnitus or whatever you call it. That came out with this King of Pentacles. Who's this? Who are you, King of Pentacles? Huh? That person tried sending something to you. This is someone who practices something. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups has to do with a relationship. Somebody working on a relationship with a Queen of Swords. Somebody working on a relationship with a Queen of Swords. Okay, no, I can tell Spirit does not want me to go in on that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it. I can already feel it. It's like, move away. Okay. What's the Two of Swords reverse? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Something about releasing. Okay, you're not holding on to something anymore, or something is being released. Something has been let go. Something can't attach. Two of Wands in reverse. They're blocked. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They can't move. The Seven of Swords. This person is being seen. So even though the Seven of Swords is someone that's trying to lie or they're trying to get away with something, they can't. They're already being seen. They're already exposed. So it's like, this is someone that thinks that they're still moving underneath the veil, but they're not, because you've already pricked the veil and it's already exposed. So they think that they're moving in secret, but they're not. They're already being seen because the veil has already lifted, if that makes sense. So they can't do anything undetected at this point. They can't do anything undetected. What's the Seven of Swords? Or what's being seen? Two of Swords reverse. They cannot move forward. Journey in reverse. They can't move. They can't move. Courthouse. Something in court, maybe? Okay, so maybe it is something legal, or there's already some sort of judgment coming down on them. Pathway. Yeah, they're already being seen. Pathway to the courthouse. They're already being watched and seen, though. Coffin. And endings bring new beginnings. They cannot move. They cannot. Receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving forward in reverse. They can't move undetected. That's what I'm getting. And something is already over. Something is already changing and transitioning. All right, what's the Hermit? A King of Swords in reverse. So this is a manipulator, okay? So this King of Swords in reverse could be the Seven of Swords, a liar, a manipulator, and a liar. The Nine of Swords, and they're very worried right now. They're very stressed out. They're very, very worried because they thought that they were moving in secret. Now, I don't know if this Hermit is just the veil or if it's like a hidden identity, or they thought that they were doing something in secret. What is this Hermit? A gift. This has to do with a gift, receiving a gift, or giving something to someone, or they thought they were going to be receiving something. What is that? Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together, perfect. The key. A gift. The key. Something is the key. Paradise. Somebody is very worried about paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness. One is enjoying each other. And that, you know what's interesting is that boat and journey is in the reverse. So this could have something to do with like maybe traveling or a vacation or going out of town or something like that. Paradise. Why is somebody so worried about this? Because you're not chasing after someone, or they can't chase after you, or they can't come after you. They can't follow you. What is this about? It's about an investment. It's about a purchase, a gift, a payment. Something about work. Somebody's trying to manipulate something at work, or somebody's trying to manipulate some sort of a plan. Or they try to win at all costs here by manipulating some sort of evidence. The Knight of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. It's all about a lot of money. A lot of money. It's all about a lot of money. The Eight of Swords, and they're trapped. They're trapped here because of a message in a home, a letter that was supposed to come to someone's home, a letter that was sent to a home, a letter about someone's situation or where they live or community. What is this? A letter. I feel like it's a letter or a document or a message. A wealthy man. Somebody here thought that they were going to become wealthy by communicating something about a home or a property. Or the Ten of Pentacles, main female, a large amount of money, an inheritance, a house. Someone here thought that they were going to become a wealthy man and get a lot of money from a house, from a property, from an inheritance possibly. Why would they think that? Huh? They thought they would be given something. They thought they were going to be getting a home or a house or a property. Yeah, but the devil is exposed. The sun and the devil, man. Or something is exposed about a contract. Maybe it's a contract. Or maybe it's like a document, a legally binding document. Strength. Maybe marriage is a document as well. It's a contract. Great. Something about a contract leading to someone losing a great fortune. So someone here thought that they would be, that was a contract. That would mean that someone is losing a lot of money. The Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Empress in the reverse. The Tower. And somebody is having a shock of their life, or this is devastation, this is destruction. A sudden shocking realization that you have something, or somebody has something, somebody held on to something. Someone has something, they're holding on to something. A message, a letter, a document. A message, a letter, a document. What is that? A relationship. Or something about court. What is this? Hold on, let me put all of them back. What is this tower, this letter, this communication that's causing destruction here? Change. Something is changing about someone being in poverty. Something changed when it came to someone being left out in the cold, somebody not having any money, not working, losing their job. This has to do with something changing, somebody losing their job. An official person. An official person who did, maybe they did something shady at their job. Okay, if this has something to do with courthouse and occupation. A mature man. A mature man, official person. This reading is super vague, okay? But whoever it is, they're exposed. That's like the whole reading, is someone here has been exposed. And I don't know how, but you pricked the veil on something and it just went. Okay. So why is justice here? You're receiving justice now. You're receiving justice. A Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles. For poverty, for being left out in the cold. What is this? Poverty, justice, the pathway. It's about the path that somebody chose here with a main male to become a privileged lady, or a main male and a privileged lady, the path that they chose. The pathway that a main male chose, okay? To get a great fortune, man. I don't know what they did, but they did something to get a lot of money. Okay? And they're exposed. Oops. And they're exposed. And they're exposed. But the Hierophant. Is this court? What is this? The Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. This has to do with, why am I getting like a will, or the courthouse, or an official, the notary, some sort of paperwork surrounding a great fortune, and maybe who's to receive the great fortune, who's the rightful heir to something. I feel like that's what's being exposed. The Nine of Pentacles, somebody's money, their stability, their finances, strength, and how other people were working together here to get victory and success. Ten of Wands. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? I know you're not going to tell me, but tell me. A gift. Something has been exposed about something being gifted to someone, or something being passed down to someone or handed over to someone. A mature woman. The fact that a mature woman gifted something to you, that a mature woman passed something down to you, gifted something to you. Okay? And that someone here was expecting this. So maybe something that a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Cups did in the courthouse, something that they did to try and get control of this money, something that they did to try and get it in their possession. They tried to steal this great fortune. That's basically what I'm getting here. Somebody tried to steal all this money. They tried to steal a great fortune, and they could have been working together with some sort of officials to do it. Yeah. They were working together with a lot of shady people to do it. So what else? The Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Something about being in poverty, being broke, being a Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with a Queen of Swords, a Queen of Pentacles, and someone being in poverty, someone being left out. They may be, okay, so they might have tried to communicate that you got left out of something, or that you, or that's what they were expecting. Maybe they thought that you would get left out of the will, or you would get left out of an inheritance. The Knight of Cups, the Magician, so that they could get it. The High Priestess, yeah, and you want to know what the weird thing is that High Priestess, I just got this download. Like, let's say this is someone that thinks that the inheritance is going to skip over one generation and go like straight to the grandchildren or something like that. Like, I don't know if that's what these people thought. They thought that that the inheritance would skip over a generation and go straight to the grandchildren. And that's how they thought they could get something in their control. The Hermit. It has to do with what they thought they were doing in secret here. What they thought, the Page of Cups, they thought it would go straight to the grandchildren. They thought it would go straight to the grandchildren. The Eight of Swords. That's why they were trying to do something to you, get you out of the way. The Nine of Swords, and now someone is terrified and stressed out and worried and trapped. Or maybe they're terrified of going to jail. They're terrified of going to prison. No, you know what? No, I don't think they thought that something would skip a generation. I think that's what they were trying to create. That's what they were trying to manifest. Is if this couple here, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, if they have connection to the grandchildren, they were trying to manifest that the generation afterwards gets like erased. So something then legally skips straight to the grandchildren because the first generation has been eliminated, if you get what I say, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, and that was super stupid and risky what they did. The action that they took. It's going to be super obvious that they did this too, Queen of Cups. They tried to get rid of a whole generation so that they could get the great fortune through the grandchildren. That was the plan. That was the plan. That was the plan. Strength and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because these people are greedy, codependent. They have nothing to their name. They have no success, nothing. They have no money. They sit on their ass all day long. They have nothing. They can't build it on their own, okay? They want reward without effort. They expect money to fall into their lap. And so they thought, oh, you know what? Through the grandkids, why don't we just get rid of an entire generation so that all that money from a great fortune goes straight to them? The fuck is wrong with them? Yeah, look at that. Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. That's what they were trying to create here. This betrayal. This betrayal. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah. That's how they thought that they could switch something up and get something in their favor and get something in their hands. And they could get it in their possession. Judgment. Yeah. They targeted a whole generation just so that they could get a great fortune from the grandchildren. Isn't that weird? All right, closing words here for the collective today. The Lovers and the Six of Cups. This has to do with a past relationship or someone you were in a relationship with in the past. The Five of Wands and a fight that you had. The High Priestess and the Hermit. Yeah, this is someone that thought that they were moving in secret. They thought that nobody would find out. They were doing things undercover. Or this is about your inner wisdom. This is about you following your intuition. Or you are the Hermit and the High Priestess. I feel like you are the Hermit, you are the High Priestess. And whatever this was, this lantern that you've shown, you followed your intuition. You shone a lantern on something after pricking your finger into the other side, unraveling the veil between. And whatever you did, it exposed these people and their plan. It exposed their plan, death. Yeah, and now it's a missed opportunity. Ace of Wands reverse. Because of the Emperor. Six of Wands. Or now an Emperor is missing an opportunity here to have victory and success. By taking some sort of action here to leave you out in the cold or leave you in poverty or some sort of anger because of someone being left out in the cold, or someone being angry about someone's bad health, or being angry about someone's health, being angry about poverty, being angry about being left out in the cold. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, okay? I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this helps. Let's see. Who is this? A brother and a sister. This has to do with a brother and a sister. Yeah, this could have something to do with family. Okay, family members. May, February, Taurus. And a Virgo. Aquarius and a husband. Capricorn, Gemini. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.